Once upon a time in Chaobin, there was an old poor couple with no children. Every day, they went to the forest to collect firewood for rice. They were very kind and often helped others. Seeing this, the Jade Emperor gave them a baby boy. Sadly, the father died before the baby was born, and soon the mother also passed away. The boy lived alone in a small hut under a banyan tree. People called him Thach Sanh. The only thing his father left him was a hammer, which he used to gather firewood. When Thach Sanh was 5 years old, an angel came from heaven to teach him martial arts and magic. One day, wine seller Lai Thong met Thach Sanh under the banyan tree. Impressed by his strength, Lai Thong asked to be brothers, and Thach Sanh gladly agreed. He moved in and often helped Lai Thong's family. But in that land lived Chan Tin, a fearsome man-eating monster. Each year, one person was offered to it, and this time, it was Lai Thong's turn. Lai Thong and his mother were scared. They planned to trick Thach Sanh. He has no parents. He may believe us. That night, Lai Thong set a table with delicious food. He told Thach Sanh, "Please guard the shrine for me tonight, because I am busy making wine." Thach Sanh unawarely agreed and went. At midnight, Chan Tin came. It roared and attacked. Thach Sanh lifted his hammer. He fought bravely and struck hard. The monster fell dead. Early in the morning, while Lai Thong and his mother were still sleeping, they suddenly heard someone knocking on the door. They were so scared and thought it was Thach Sanh's ghost. Quickly, they got up and bowed to the door. But it was really Thach Sanh. He came in and told them how he had killed the monster Chan Tin. Lai Thong and his mother felt calmer. Then Lai Thong thought of another trick. He said, "That monster belonged to the king. Now that you killed it, people may blame you and punish you with death. You should escape. Don't worry, I will handle everything here." Thach Sanh was very frightened. He quickly said goodbye to Lai Thong and Lai Thong's mother and left. He returned to his old banyan tree where he earned a living by chopping firewood. As for Lai Thong, he took the head of the demon and brought it to Imperial City. The king praised him and appointed him as the admiral. The king wanted his daughter to marry, but she found no prince she liked. One day in the garden, a giant eagle suddenly carried her away. Thach Sanh, resting under a banyan tree, saw it and shot an arrow. The eagle was hurt and fled, dropping blood along the way. Thach Sanh followed the trail and found its secret cave. When the princess went missing, the king told Lai Thong to find her and promised him the throne. Lai Thong remembered Thach Sanh and held a singing festival to look for him. On the 10th day, Thach Sanh came and said he had shot the eagle. Lai Thong asked him to lead the way to the cave. Bravely, Thach Sanh went down with a rope. He found the princess serving the eagle. The princess admired him. Thach Sanh gave her a sleeping potion for the eagle, then signaled the soldiers to pull her up safely. Lai Thong tricked Thach Sanh and trapped him in the cave. The eagle woke up and attacked. Thach Sanh fought bravely and killed it. He then found a prince locked in a cage and set him free. The prince took him to the water palace. The Water King was thankful, but Thach Sanh only asked for a musical instrument and went back to live under the banyan tree. After Chon Tin and the eagle died, their souls had no rituals, so they wandered hungry. One day, they met and told each other their sad stories. Filled with hatred, they planned revenge on Thach Sanh. They stole treasures from the royal warehouse and hid them under the banyan tree. Soon, the guards followed the trail, found the treasures there, and arrested Thach Sanh. The king delayed the wedding and told Lai Thong to hold prayers. Many sorcerers tried, but nothing helped. Meanwhile, Thach Sanh was in prison. Lai Thong feared he might reveal the truth. So Lai Thong accused Thach Sanh of a crime and sentenced him to death. In prison, Thach Sanh felt sad. He took out the king's instrument and played. The instrument was magical. Its music told of his sadness and showed Lai Thong's lies. The sound flew to the palace and reached the princess. Hearing it, she suddenly laughed and spoke again. She asked her father to bring the musician to the palace. The king asked Thach Sanh to tell his story. He spoke about his life, fighting Chon Tin, shooting the eagle, saving the princess, and helping the Water King's son. Everyone listened with sympathy. The king ordered Lai Thong's arrest. But Thach Sanh forgave him and let him go home. On the way back, Lai Thong was struck by lightning and died. The king married the princess to Thach Sanh. Their wedding was grand and joyful. The princes from 18 countries were angry and brought their armies to fight. But when Thach Sanh played his magical music, all the soldiers lost their will to fight. The princes finally agreed to go home. Thach Sanh invited them to eat. He gave them a small bowl of rice, but no matter how much they ate, it never emptied. The soldiers were amazed and thanked him before returning to their countries. Later, since the king had no son, he gave the throne to Thach Sanh.